everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Best Bite. My name is Miguel. Today, I wanted to do a recipe that was inspired by World Fest. World Fest, sadly, today was the last day, which happened to fall on Labor Day, so happy Labor Day to everyone. But World Fest is hosted here in my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky, and what is so wonderful about it is that it is just a big cultural collection of people, of music, of food. Of course, I'm there for the food and also for the music. I like to dance every now and then as well. But I wanted to come home and do something that was inspired by my experience there. So one of the things that I always look forward to is a lot of the diversity of the Latin American foods as well as the drinks. I'm not a big alcohol drinker, but they do have a lot of really delicious fruit-based drinks, and they make me remind me of smoothies or really kind of like a dessert type of treat, and it's something that's really just really common from the the areas that they're from. So I wanted to do two different types. I'll do more of a traditional fitness type of smoothie that'll have your proteins in it and such, and then I'll do one more inspired by kind of the Latin experience I had when I was at World Fest that is more of a pina colada type of smoothie. So I'll show you those coming up next. Hello, so what we're going to do first is my smoothie, and my smoothie is going to be the pina colada inspired one. So whenever I do smoothies with real fruit, especially if it's not frozen, I like to layer it kind of like a parfait. So I'm going to put in my pineapple. This is fresh pineapple. Now any of the fruit you could get frozen if you choose to. I just got fresh pineapple. I just think it blends a lot easier personally. So I just had some rings of pineapple that I bought at the store, and I just went ahead and cut them up. Gonna get a couple of spoons in there. Now pineapple is very, very sweet, so one of the things I won't be adding to this dish at all will be any kind of sweeteners or sugar. This will be just for that nice citrusy fruit taste. And then I'm going to take some of my protein. I love Greek yogurt. This is a great way to get protein. This also helps cut a little bit of that sweet flavor. And get 2 tablespoon scoops of that in there. Now what I'm using is a really good thick Greek yogurt, so it's going to be a little bit more tart. If you don't like that, you can get a creamier base. Just make sure you look at the ratio when you're buying it. I'm going to add some chia seeds for fiber. Now this wasn't in the one at the World Fest, but again, just to get a little bit of my nutrition in here. And this is 2 tablespoons. I'm going to use half of that in there. Okay. And then so it's not too thick and creamy, I will put in some milk. This is rice milk. I use this just because for allergy reasons, but you could use whatever milk you prefer. So if you want it to be almond milk, you could do that. If you want it to be organic milk, whole milk, that's fine too. I think I'll add a little more. That again, so it's not way too thick. And I'm going to put in a little bit more fruit, like I said, kind of like a parfait. A couple pieces to top it off with. That should be good. And then this is one of my secret ingredients. So whenever there is a popsicle, because I absolutely love consistency with all of my food, and I'm definitely a biter, which is one of the reasons that my show has the word bite in it. I like to be able to chew it, even if it's something that you drink. That may sound a little weird, but I'm sure some of you out there understand what I'm talking about. So this is an organic popsicle. It has no added sugar, but it has coconut water in it. And if you know about coconut water, it's really excellent for you for hydration especially, and it's really, really tasty as well. So put that on your list of things to add to your list of things to try if you've not tried it before. And I'm just going to hold really firmly, pull out the stick, and then I'm just going to kind of chunk this apart. And there's chunks of coconut in here as well, but not a lot. That's why I have my extra coconut in here. Alrighty. I'm just going to put my blender top on here. Now you can put this, of course, in any particular blender that you have. I'm just going to blend it up. it's time for smoothie number 2. This one's going to be more like a fitness protein packed smoothie. It's also going to be nice and sweet, just like the first one I did. So what we're going to do is do our layering. What I did with this one, because this one's going to have peanut butter in it, it's very, very thick. So you want to make sure you have something in there that's going to help mix it around. And again, for that fun consistency, that bite, you want to put some ice in there. So that's what I did. Ice is already in the cup. And you can put less. I just think it's a lot more fun to have a little bit more ice because it blends really well and it's like a nice crisp crunch in each sip. So that's why I have as much as I do. So that's about halfway up. We're going to do our layering again. So we're going to get our pineapple in there for some sweetness. And some banana. Then we're going to get our peanut butter in there. And for serving, I would say this is a really good tablespoon and a half of peanut butter. Just kind of shake it to let that settle. I think we can go ahead and get all the banana in there. And then over top, we're going to use milk. Now this one's not for me because I am allergic to peanut butter. I call it the devil's nectar. But only because I'm allergic to it. But I obviously understand it has good nutritional value and it's a really good snack. I mean, it's, as old as time, right? So this is regular milk because the person who's drinking it can drink regular milk. So there you go. Right over the top. Again, to get all that milk in there to have a nice, smooth, creamy consistency. There we go. And into the blender it goes. So we're just going to blend this up. Everyone's blender is a little bit different, so your blender will tell you when it's done. This is a bullet, so I just kind of push it down a couple of times and we'll be all done. And then we'll show you the finished product here in a second. Hey, so we have our finished products. We have, I made this one first, so we have the Pina Colada World Fest inspired smoothie, which is delicious. What's really great about this, especially, is it's very creamy, but not heavy. Again, with things like pineapple and coconut waters, it really kind of brightens it, makes it a little bit more light on the palate, but full of flavor. And I can't drink this one, so we'll let my handy dandy assistant cameraman have that, because I'm allergic to it, what's inside it. So hopefully that's good. Will you let us know if that's pretty tasty there, sir?
Oh, yes. Now that's tropical.
One of the best things I love about doing this show, especially experiences like World Fest, is that's what life is all about. You can be any walk of life that you want to be, but still find a place within the community. And food is such a good complement to that aspect of life because, here we are at home, but I feel like I'm back in, like you said, a tropical paradise just by preparing a recipe with simple ingredients like pineapple and coconut, So hopefully you guys will find some use out of this recipe or recipes. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel on my page. And I hope to see you guys very soon again. Take care. Bye-bye.